this lecture, we are going to see for a given matrix, after find out the eigenvectors, we have to check that whether the eigenvectors are orthogonal in pairs or not. So orthogonal in pairs means we have to check the orthogonal property. Then we can say that if it satisfies the property, we can say that the vectors are orthogonal in pair. So for that I have taken a matrix A is equal to 3, 1, 1, 1, 3 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 3. It's a 3 by 3 matrix. So first we need to find the characteristic equation. The characteristic equation is lambda cube minus C1 lambda square plus C2 lambda minus C3 equal to 0. So C1 equal to sum of the leading diagonal elements. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 it is equal to 9. And C2 equal to sum of minus of the leading diagonal. So the first element is 3. So we can take the first minor as 3 minus 1 minus 1 3 plus next element is 3. So we can take 3 1 1 3. Then the last element is 3. So for the last minor is 3 1 1 3. So the answer for C2 is 24. And then C3 is equal to determinant of the matrix 3 1 1 1 3 minus 1 1 minus 1 3. So the C3 answer is 16. Therefore the characteristic equation is lambda cube minus 9 lambda square plus 24 lambda minus 16 equal to 0. So this is the characteristic equation. Now we have to solve this equation to get the eigenvalues. We can solve this equation by synthetic division. That is, the coefficient of lambda cube is 1, coefficient of lambda square 9, and then coefficient of lambda is 24, and the last one is a constant. So for the synthetic division, first we have to make this plus as 0. Always we have to check it for plus 1 minus 1 plus 2 minus 2 like that. So here we will check it for 1. So 1. Adding these two elements we can get 1. Multiplying these two we can get 1. Again adding these two elements we can get minus 8. Multiplying these two we can get minus 8. Adding these two we can get 16. Multiplying this 16. So here we are getting 0. That means lambda equal to 1 is a root. So the remaining is lambda square minus 18 lambda plus 16 equal to 0. Sorry, here it is minus 8. Minus 8 lambda plus 16 equal to 0. So this is nothing but lambda minus 4 the whole square equal to 0. That means lambda equal to 4 comma 4. Therefore the eigenvalues are lambda is equal to 1 comma 4 comma 4. So this is the eigenvalue for a given matrix. Now we have to find the eigenvectors. So as we know very well that the eigenvectors are given by A minus lambda I into capital X is equal to 0, where X is a non-zero column vector x1, x2, x3. So A minus lambda is nothing but in the given matrix leading diagonal we have to subtract by lambda. I is nothing but identity. So this A minus lambda I is nothing but 3 minus lambda 1 1, then 1 3 minus lambda minus 1 1 minus 1 3 minus lambda into capital X. Capital X is nothing but a column vector x1, x2, x3. It is equal to 0. 0 is a column vector 0, 0, 0. Now we will make a system of equation multiplying this, that is 3 minus lambda into x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 0. Then the next one x1 plus 3 minus lambda into x2 minus x3 equal to 0. Then the last one x1 minus x2 plus 3 minus lambda into x3 equal to 0. This is the system of equation. In this system only we are going to put the values of lambda and then we have to solve it. In the system A, we need to substitute the values of lambda. So in the equal values are 4, 4 and the only one different value is there, that is lambda equal to 1. So we will take the first different value, lambda equal to 1. So substitute here 1. So 3 minus 1 it will become as 2 and here also 2 and here also 2. Remaining all the places it will be same only. So the system of equation A will become as when lambda equal to 1. 2x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 0. Then the second equation is x1 plus 2x2 minus x3 equal to 0. And the last one x1 minus x2 plus 2x3 equal to 0. So this is the three equation. We have to solve these three equations by cross product rule to get the values of x1, x2 and x3. So we will take the first two equations from equations 1 and 2. By cross product rule, start with the quotient of x2, that is 1, quotient of x3 is 1 and quotient of x1 is 2, again quotient of x2 is 1. From equation 2, the quotient of x2 is 2, quotient of x3 is minus 1, quotient of x1 is 1, again the quotient of x2 is 2. Multiplying the first one x1 by multiplying in the downward direction we can get minus 1. When you are multiplying in the upward direction we have to change the sign. So here you are getting plus 2 and we are supposed to write it as minus 2. Then x2 by, here 1 into 1 1. Then here you are getting minus 2 but we need to write it as plus 2. Then x3 by 2 into 2 4 minus 1. So x1 by minus 3, x2 by 3 and x3 by 3. You can divide all the terms by 3. So that will become as x1 by minus 1, x2 by 1 and x3 by 1. Therefore, when lambda equal to 1, the eigenvector capital X1 equal to minus 1, 1, 1. This is the first eigenvector. Now we have to take the next eigenvalue lambda equal to 4. When lambda equal to 4, we will take the system. In the system of equations A, we have to put lambda equal to 4. So what will happen? Here 3 minus 4, that will become as minus x1 plus x2 plus x3. Then the second equation also x1 plus 3 minus 4. So minus x2 minus x3. Then x1 minus x2 plus 3 minus 4. So minus x3 equal to 0. So we will get all the three equations will be the same one. So when lambda equal to 4, when lambda equal to 4, the system of equations become 3 minus 4. So minus x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 0. Then the second one x1 minus x2 minus x3 equal to 0. Then the last one x1 minus x2 minus x3 equal to 0. We call it as 1, 2, So when lambda equal to 4, all the three equations become same. That is, when lambda equal to 4, all the three equation comes as x1 minus x2 minus x3 equal to 0. We'll make it as this equation as B. Okay. Now we have to give arbitrary value for this equation. Put x1 equal to 1, x2 equal to 0 in B. So 1 minus 0 minus x3 equal to 0. So 1 minus x3 equal to 0 minus x3 is equal to minus 1, x3 is equal to 1. Therefore, when lambda equal to 4, the corresponding eigenvector x2 is equal to x1 is 1, x2 is 0 and x3 is 1. So this is the second eigenvector. Now we need to find the third eigenvector. Similarly, when lambda equal to 4. But here the question topic is, we have to verify after find out the eigenvectors. We have to verify that the eigenvectors are orthogonal in pairs. So in the orthogonal condition means, yesterday we have seen the class that if equal eigenvalues comes, we have given arbitrary values in the first one order and the next order we have changed. But here in the under the orthogonal property, we have to take another vector. When lambda equal to 4, let our last eigenvector x3 as a, b, c. Okay. So here we are going to prove that the vectors are in orthogonal. That means we have orthogonal property, we have to verify that property. So here we have taken x3 as ABC. This x3 is orthogonal to x2. That means orthogonal property is nothing but, if I am taking any two vectors, for example x1 comma x2, any two vectors, if we want to say that these two vectors are orthogonal in pair, means we have the condition that x1 x2 transpose equal to 0. If suppose I am taking x1 and x2 and x3, means we have the property that x2 x3 transpose equal to 0 and then x3 x1 transpose equal to 0. So if this condition satisfies, we can say that the three vectors are orthogonal in pair. Now I have taken our x3 as ABC. Now we have to show that this x3 and x2 are orthogonal. That means we can prove that x2 and x3 transpose equal to 0. We got the value for x2. x2 is nothing but 101. x3 is nothing but, we have taken that x3 as ABC. So we have to prove the property. What is that property? Property is x2 into x3 transpose equal to 0. So based on that property, so by orthogonality, we have a property. What is that? x2 x3 transpose equal to 0. So here we have the x2 value. What is our x2? x2 is 1 0 1. This is our x2 and x3 I have taken as ABC. x3 is ABC with transpose equal to 0. That means 1 0 1. When you are taking a column transpose, then it will become as a row. So ABC equal to 0. Now you multiplying this 1 into A plus 0 into B plus 1 into C equal to 0. That means A plus 0B plus C equal to 0. This is our first equation. Now this x3, that is we have taken x3 as ABC. This x3 should satisfy the system of equation capital B. Because x3 is orthogonal to x2, therefore this x3 should satisfy the system of equation B. When you are substituting lambda equal to 4, we will get all the three equations are same. No, that equation must be satisfied by x3. Therefore, satisfy means what? Instead of x1 in equation B, instead of x1, replace by A and x2 by B and x3 by c. So what will happen that therefore that system B becomes A minus B minus C equal to 0. This is our equation 2. Now we got an equation in ABC, that is first equation is A plus 0B plus C. Second equation is A minus B minus C. Now solving these two equations we can get the values for ABC. How to solve these two equations? These two equations we can solve by cross product rule. So by cross product rule, take the first equation, quotient of B is 0, quotient of C is 1, quotient of A is 1, again quotient of B is 0. The second equation, quotient of B is minus 1, C is minus 1, A is 1, again quotient of B is minus 1. So multiplying these two we can get A, and these two we can get B value, and when you are multiplying the last two we can get C value. So A by multiplying in the downward direction 0, multiplying in the upward direction we have to change the sign. So minus 1, supposed to write it as plus 1, and B by 1 plus 1 and C by minus 1 minus 0. That is A by 1, B by 2, C by minus 1. Therefore, when lambda equal to 4, the last eigenvector capital X3 is equal to 1, 2, minus 1. This is our third eigenvector, 1, 2, minus 1. Finally, we got three vectors. Our first x1 is minus 1, 1, and x2 is 1, 0, 1, x3 is 1, 2, 1. So this is the difference under the eigenvalues and eigenvectors in orthogonal case. So now we got all the three eigenvectors. We have to show that all the three vectors are orthogonal in pairs. For that we have to verify this property. What is that? X1 into x2 transpose. So what is our x1? X1 is minus 1, 1, 1. This is our x1. Then x2, 1, 0, 1. For this we have to take the transpose. What should be the answer? Answer should be 0 should come. So minus 1, 1, 1. When you are taking the transpose for a column, that will become as a row, isn't it? So when you are multiplying this, minus 1 into 1, minus 1, 1 into 0 plus 0, then 1 into 1, 1. So we are getting 0. So x1, x2 transpose equal to 0. First one is over. So these two are orthogonal in pairs. Now we will take the next two vector, x2 and x3. x2, x3 transpose. That is x2 is 1, 0, 1 and x3 transpose 1, 2, minus 1 transpose. So that is equal to 1, 0, 1. When you are taking the transpose, that will become a column will become as a row. So 1, 2, minus 1. So multiplying this 1 into 1, 1, 0, minus 1. So plus 1 and minus 1 we are getting 0. Therefore x2, x3 transpose equal to 0. So the second one is also satisfying. Now the last pair, that is nothing but x3 and x1 transpose. So our x3 is 1, 2, minus 1, x1 minus 1, 1, 1 transpose. So that will become as 1, 2, minus 1, taking the transpose minus 1, 1, 1. Multiplying these two, 1 into minus 1, plus 1 into 2, 2. Then here it is minus 1. So minus 2 plus 2, that will also we are getting 0. Therefore x3 and x1 transpose equal to 0. So in all the three cases, the condition of orthogonality is satisfied by the vectors. Therefore the given matrix have eigenvectors. All the eigenvectors are orthogonal in pairs. Therefore the eigenvectors are orthogonal in pairs. So under the orthogonality, when you are finding the x3 vector, we have to take the x3 vector as ABC. that x3 vector, we have to take the x3 vector as ABC. This x3 is orthogonal to x2. Therefore, it has to satisfy this condition. So, with that we are getting an equation which is involving in ABC. And again, this x3 should satisfy the system of equation, that is B. So, we are, instead of x1, x2, x3, we have to replace by ABC. Again, we are getting an equation in ABC. From equations 1 and 2, we can find out the values of ABC by cross product rule, that is our x3. So this is the only difference under the orthogonality. After find out all the three vectors, we have to check the orthogonal property. All the three cases we are getting 0. That means all the three eigenvectors are orthogonal in pairs. Thank you for watching.